I guess it's working now. Yep, it's working. Okay, now you guys can view it to your heart's content. But I'll show you what I'm talking about, how well done that the FMVs are. But looks like in the gameplay or the game capture mode, it doesn't capture the game on here. It runs as if it's on a window, but then again, I am playing on windowed mode, so I guess it would make sense for it to be in that regard with how it's not even capturing the FMV or whatnot. But now you can see how really well the gameplay is, or what it looks like in that frame rate. And it's actually pretty good. It's almost as if like you're watching a really high quality Dragon Ball like either movie special or something with that high quality frame rate in the animation. And I like it. Now, hopefully it'll capture the gameplay this time. Yeah, that should be okay. And I guess, I mean, if it's specifically for this game, then I know what the problem is. And definitely a step up from both the PS1 and Nintendo DS versions in terms of the fluidity of the frame rate. In the full motion video sequence, or the opening. Okay, now let's see if the actual gameplay will show up on screen, and if it does, then we'll be golden for this Let's Play, or this live stream series. Well, then again, I guess you could call this a Let's Play, even if it's in the form of a live stream. Anyway, go ahead and start a new game. And of course, we get the control description on screen, and of course, I'm playing it on the Xbox One controller that I have compatible with my PC build. And it seems like everything is pretty much the same, what you would expect from the Super Nintendo original. So, let's go. Okay, graphics. Or do I want high resolution? No, we're going to just stick with the original graphics. We'll just stick with the wait time battle mode, because that's usually how it usually is when it comes to games like what I play, you know, back in the old days. Okay, and we can you know, select the name that we want to use for the character if we want, but we're already cool with Chrono. We'll just stick with what everybody is usually called, so I'll just leave it at as is. And it looks like the whole game, looks like they modified it to where you can it actually is played in a 16:9 ratio. But then again, I'm pretty sure they had to compress some sprites to make sure or they had to scrunch down the screen from the top and bottom layers to make it, you know, fit within that that widescreen appeal. Chrono, are you still sleeping? Come on, sleepyhead, it's time to get up. Dear me, I'd forgotten how beautiful Lean's bell sounds. You must have been so excited about the Millennial Fair that you couldn't sleep last night, could you? Well, you better not let that giddiness get you into any trouble. I want you to behave yourself today. Come on now, out of bed with you. Don't worry, Mrs. Chrono, or Chrono's mother. Your son is gonna be alright. It's about time. By the way, you're going to see... Oh dear, what was her name? That young inventress friend of yours. And you could pretty much see that the dialogue, or I mean not the dialogue, but the translation in this game is not based on the Ted Woolsey one. It's actually based on the more recent one ever since the Nintendo DS version, which I actually prefer more. That's right, Luca. You're going to stop by and see her new invention at the fair, aren't you? Well, run along then and be back before dinner. Okay, let's go ahead and get some settings on here within the message speed. Just not the battle message speed, but just like regular message speed. Oh, we can actually adjust the sound to lower it if we want to. And I'll put it down to 50%, so that way, you know, you can actually hear my voice better. Okay, so we can't really, Oh, whoops. Did I actually just quit the game? God dang it. I am just not in the A zone today. Oh, boy. Alright. Let's try it again. This time with feeling. And since we pretty much saw the beginning portions there, so let's just resume where we left off. Oh, hey, it actually bookmarks our gameplay, so that doesn't give us any problem with, you know, getting back to where we were. But still, can't believe that happened. Okay, and I'm pretty much using the D-pad to play this game. Oh God, look at how big Chrono Sprite is on the world map. That looks a lot different than the than what we experienced in the Super Nintendo original. Holy crap, dude. Yeah, we already know about the Kingdom of Gardea, as well as the king having his own daughter and whatnot. True sin. But yeah, I pretty much like how the interface is. But as I said, I pretty much like how the interface is displayed here, because it actually looks very modern, in a sense, while still sticking to the retro roots. So, by all means, if you are really big into games like this, then you will need to actually, you know, stick with that aesthetic, if you want to make sure it stays within the modern times. But yeah, that's awesome. Oh, visitors come to Lean Square. Okay. Let's see how it looks with the, let's look with the high-resolution graphics. See how high... Oh, actually, isn't that high-resolution graphics? Oh, okay, I can see why anybody would have a stake with how high-res that you know, how the game looks, but truth be told, I'm just gonna stick back to the original, because that just, it's more appropriate for a game like this. Okay. Yeah, so that's that. So let's go to Lean Square and have some fun at the Millennial Fair. Today is the 1000th anniversary of our kingdom's foundation. Enjoy the festivities. I surely would if I were your age. Oh, I'm sure. Oof. Ouch. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Uh-oh, my pendant! Oh no, my pendant! Don't tell me I lost it! Don't worry, it's not too far. Oh, thank goodness, my pendant. I know it doesn't look much, but it has a lot of sentimental value. May I have it back? Of course. Thank you. You must live in this town. I came to see the fair. Awfully boring wandering around alone, though, isn't it? Hey, why don't we walk around together for a while? Wouldn't that be great? Oh, sure, you bet, honey. Woohoo! This'll be fun! Oh, I never told you my name, didn't I? It's, Oh, geez. You having a senior moment there, girl? But no, her name's Marl. It's Marl, and you're... Chrono? What a nice name. Well, pleased to meet you, Chrono. Come on, let's enjoy the fair. So, yes, now we have Marl in our party. Let's have some fun while we're at it. Oh, and hey, and there's Gato. They call me Gato. I have metal joints. If you can beat me up, you'll earn 15 points. Quite a rhyme you have there, Gato. Oh yeah, I like this interface much better now. It actually looks great. And you can actually see the hit points right and the magic points right below the characters, too. So that actually is pretty awesome how they keep the aesthetics of the visuals in this. And from the DS version, too. Like I said, this looks awesome. I like it. Oh no, I have lost, and it seems you've won. Here are your 15 points. Now, wasn't that fun? But you don't even restore our, hit points. You lousy monkey. Oh, right. We don't even have any. So, we're kind of in a creek without a paddle, without any items in our inventory. Maybe we can actually find some somewhere. Or maybe I can get some while I'm at the Millennial Fair. Aw, my kitty ran away. Well, don't worry, we'll bring back the little critter. And the cat's right over here. So, old man, get out of the way. Don't interrupt us when we're trying to take a cat over back to a kid who lost it and is concerned about it. Get over here, kitty. You brought back my kitty, thank you! Chrono, you're so sweet. Of course he is. He's a kind boy. Drinking contest? Step right up. Press A as fast as you can. Ready, set, go. Not bad. I'll put 5 silver points on your card. You're awfully competitive, aren't you, Chrono? Oh, yes, he is. So, yeah. We're just showing Marl around and having some fun while we're at it. I need to find the item shop around here. I know there's somebody, you know, with an item shop or whatever that's around here in town. Line up in the bell and press the button when you're ready. Judge your distance carefully and press A once more. Oh, so close. So, I'm gonna try till I get it right. Got it! Way to go! I'll put 1 silver point on your card. Oh, nice. Now, where's that item shop? I know there's somebody with the item shop around here. Is it this one? Wait a minute. How much is that sword? So, Melchior the Swordsman at your service. Might I interest you in one of my fine blades? Take a look. Oh, yeah. Oh, crap. I forgot that we actually had enough money to actually get ourselves a new blade. Honestly, that probably would have helped. I live on the continent to the east. Come and see me if you ever have need. By the way, is there a chance you could talk to that young lady into selling her pendant to me? Sorry. Can't actually do that. That wasn't very nice of you, old man. Don't make me speak bad things about you. Okay, so... how about the green ambler? Oh, they actually go in tune to the music to see who's actually the winner. Is the green ambler the dinosaur or the soldier? If it's the dinosaur, then hopefully it can actually keep its tune and win this race. Probably not, because the knight is actually... Yep, the knight won that race. Dang it. Well, who cares? And there's armor over here too for us, but we don't have enough for both pieces of armor. Okay, Luca's device is all set up for us, so we'll go there momentarily. Is there something we can actually do with the points? I thought there was something we could actually do with the points. I thought we could maybe get, like, rewards or something now that we have, you know. Or is it because we have to play this game? Okay, spend... Oh, I see. Anyway. But, we're not even done with Gato yet, so we're going to head back and actually play around with him a little bit more. So that way we can actually get a bit more experience and get to level 2 before we head to our first destination. But yeah, this interface looks much better. I don't think I've expressed that already enough as is. Quit countering Chrono. He didn't do anything to you, Gato. Alright, Chrono's level increased as well as Marl's, so they're both at level 2. Yeah, we'll take that 15 points and we'll get ourselves out of Dodge. Okay, so we got to level 2 as both Chrono and Marl. So, if anything, I think it's time for us to go pay Luca a good old visit. Have you heard the gossip? No. Well, just between us, I heard that the king is tearing his hair out over his tomboy of a daughter. Just once, I'd like to meet her and see how wild she really is. Just a minute, I want to get some candy. Okay. Go ahead and get your candy. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Just get your candy, and then we'll be off. Excuse me, I like one of these. Sure, young miss. Thanks for waiting. Oh yes. Now let's go take a look at the attraction. Step right on up. Any with the time and courage, our first ever hyperdimensional transporter is the invention of the century. Simply hop up here. And you'll be teleported here. This fantastic machine is the masterwork of my beautiful and brilliant daughter, Luca. And she's so cheerful and giddy right now, so let's go say hi to her. Chrono! I was wondering when you'd showed up. Or when you'd show up. No one wants to try my telepod. Would you be so kind? Oh, this will be fun. I'll watch you while you try it out. Okay, so... just hop up onto the left pod. And watch the magic flow. System activated. Initiating energy transfer. Train for Mega Man Zero sound clip. Ooh, amazing. So, how was it? Want to try again? It worked. Unbelievable. They never... As I was saying, Luca has done it again, ladies and gentlemen. A thrilling display of science at its best. Okay, one more time, and then we'll get the story moving along. System activated. Initiating energy transfer. There we go. Ooh, amazing. You did well, Chrono. That looks like fun. I want to try it too. Huh? Chrono, when did you manage to pick up a cutie like her? It's alright, isn't it, Chrono? Just wait right here and don't run off on me. Well, she certainly is a brave lad after seeing Chrono do it. Behold, ladies and gentlemen, as this vision of loveliness steps aboard the machine. Hehe, okay, I'll be right back. You're sure about this? There's still time to change your mind. No way, I'm not afraid. Okay, everyone, let's give her a great big hand when she teleports from the platform. System activated. Initiating energy transfer. Oh, sparkle around Marl below her head. What's happening? My pendant, it's... Huh? Uh-oh. Energy overload. No, that's no overload. What is that? Where's Marl at? No, Marl. Where are you going, sweetheart? Don't leave me! Uh-oh. Bad, bad, bad. No! Luca, she's not reappearing. Well, alright, as you can see, the girl has vanished before your very eyes. Show's over, folks. Move along. What just happened, Luca? Where is she? The way she disappeared, that couldn't have been the telepod. The way that rift appeared and the way her penance seemed to be reacting to it. Something else must have caused it all. Well, what are we supposed to do now? Is there any way we can help her? That girl's face was so familiar. I know I've seen her somewhere. But what are we supposed to do now? Is there any way we can help her? Oh, we can. I'm going after her. Chrono! Oh, you're going after her? What a fine lad. It's the only way. I don't know where that hole leads, but we've got no other choice. Let's just hope it opens up again. Well, it's worth a shot. That pendant seems to be the key, so hang on to it, Chrono, and brace yourself. System activated. Initiating energy transfer. Boost the power output. Roger. Now it's boosting to maximum. More! I need more power! Roger! There! I think we did it! Now, it's gone to overload at this point. Good luck, Chrono. I'll follow you as soon as I figure out what went wrong. But do you know how to get to where he, teleports to? I don't know, but if you know how to do it... Oh, crap. I didn't even notice that the cursor was right above the video player. So, let me get that off there. So that way you don't see it. Oh man, so embarrassed that happened. Anyway, let's go help that poor girl. But, what is this? Monsters! Nothing of a little small fry we can't handle. But yeah, it feels so great to play this game again, and yeah, as you heard me from the earlier when I first started the stream, the reason why I wanted to redo this again is because, well, it recently came out on PC, and I've been kind of itching to want to try out the PC version for quite some time, even though it's still just the same game. But I just wanted to see how well it plays and what all differences there are, and I figured it's a good possibility as any to try and, get that Redux livestream in sooner or later. So yeah, we'll be going through this for the time being, and I will be trying to play this a lot more often than Octopath Traveler. Like I said, I'll be taking a break from that, but I'll be playing this like at least once or twice a week, because I'm still in the process of playing the other games that I have on me. Let's equip the Power Glove. It's not so bad. It's just so great. Imagine if Chrono's, if that accessory actually had Chrono having the Power Glove on him from the Wizard. You hit me. I don't appreciate that. That's why I'm gonna cyclone you guys all the way to oblivion. But yeah, I do like how the PC version looks so far. It actually looks really great and runs really well. And I do like some of the changes that they made, like the new overworld sprite, as you can see of Chrono there. Can't wait to see the other characters, what they look like on the overworld map. So we're now in the kingdom of Gardea, 600 years in the past. Or 400 days from the, or 400 years from the present. See what's at the market. So you mind to buy some weapons and joined the fight against the Fiend Lord's army, have you? How wonderful. But remember to equip the weapons you buy, not much meaning elsewise. Yeah, I already read your mind, so... And we already have the bronze blade, but of course we have some other things that we can actually buy, but we don't have the funds to actually get them at this time because we actually need to do some more fighting and get some more treasures that we can find. Or else we're not going to be able to actually get on with this. Pray tell, you knew that much at least. Then might you show the good grace to stop wondering about pestering folk with moronic questions? Oh, jeez. The Fiend Lord's army laid waste to Zanan Bridge. We've lost our only road to the southern continent. Well, I'm pretty sure that's something we're going to have to, find. Oh. Another character who becomes a very important figure in this game. You an outsider too? The name's Toma. I'm an explorer, and if you could spare 10G and buy this round, I'll be a storyteller too. Sir, buy him a drink. Another mug! Cheers, friend. Well then, a promise is a promise. It's about the missing queen. My travels have taken me to the cathedral in the Western Wood, and there's something most peculiar about that place. It's only a hunch, but... Beg your pardon? They found Queen Lean in the canyon? It seems my suspicions were misplaced. Oh, don't worry. I'm sure there's a hitch somewhere. Another mysterious box right here. This box has been handed down for generations, so you somehow managed to open it. You are welcome to the contents. A mysterious force seals it shut. So we can't actually open it for how it is, huh? Well... Rats. I'm Banta, the village blacksmith. I'm forging this bell at the king's behest as a symbol of his love for Queen Lean. Sure, the queen underwent a vanishing act. Sure. I wonder how truthful that is. Anyway, we're going into Gardea Forest, and looks pretty much about the same like what we saw in the... in the SNES original. Oh, we're gonna find more of these peckerheads. And it's just playing this, it really takes me back when I first started doing a live stream series on this, and it's just... man, I just have a blast playing this game all the time. Now, of course, there is that other JRPG, or its spiritual successor follow-up, which is Chrono Cross on the PlayStation. And I know a lot of people have played that game, and there are half of those who really enjoy it and think it's better than Chrono Trigger, while others still prefer Chrono Trigger as the more superior game. But for me personally, I'm kind of more in the middle. I mean, I like both games, they're both great. But, a lot of people would ask me, if you had to choose one, which one would you pick? Oh, I don't know. That is a good question. And there goes my dog jumping down again. Why has she been doing that? I don't know. Dropped a shelter. Are you... I don't know why she wants to try to get under my feet, but, okay. There's nothing to be scared of, but, anyways. But yeah, that was my dog jumping down from my bed, so I don't know why she wants under my feet, of all things, because because it's time for her to go to bed. And she usually stays on my bed all the time to, get comfortable. But for some odd reason, she's not wanting to do that tonight. Anyway, we got a strength capsule, and that will increase our strength by 1 permanently. So let's go ahead and increase it by 1 a little bit there, so that way we can give Chrono some more strength to wield. And of course, we're gonna fight a couple of roly boys. And they're a bit stronger than just them by themselves as rollies. And I did get to level 3 as Chrono, so... yeah. Oh, more roly boys. Or more rollies in general. And we are kind of getting low on hit points at this time, so something I need to be careful and watch out for. And I am getting a lot of potions too, so I better take advantage of that. Okay, there we go. Now it's time for us to go upward. And I'm fighting a lot of battles as I possibly can because I want to try and get a lot of experience points so that way we'll stay on top of our game when going up against the forces of evil. And that's basically what you want to do in JRPGs like this, because you want to stay on top of everything so that way you will be at the top of your game when you're going up against some of the more stronger adversaries later on. And I definitely learned that the hard way when I first started playing this game a long time ago. Oh, hey, another one of those mysterious boxes. We'll come back for that later. Alright, we're now in Gardea Castle. Halt! Who goes there? I've not seen your face before, and those outlandish clothes wouldn't be one of the Fiend Lord agents, would we? Ha! Fat chance, look at him! That boy's not built to lift a sword, let alone serve in the Fiend Lord's army. Heh, suppose you're right. Now run along, boy, before we're forced to lock you up in the towers. Stop that at once! Queen Lean! That man is my friend, and you will treat him as such. But, Your Majesty, there's something strange about his look. You refuse to obey my orders? No, forgive me, my lady. Please enter. Ah, she seems to know us somehow. Is that who we think it is? I am to understand that you played some role in helping to rescue my lady wife. I owe you a debt of gratitude. Might you know what befell Lean? She's been acting rather oddly since her return, and she seems to have lost the coral hairpin she always wore. She always treasured that thing so. Forgive me, you must be tired. Please rest in the knight's quarters down the stairs to the left. I'll speak to the commander. And that Chancellor is walking off by himself, as if he has a very dirty secret to keep from us. Something tells me he is keeping a secret. Obtained 100 G, so pretty much 100 gold. And there's another one of these boxes. Weird. And here's the King's quarters. But where did the Chancellor go? Oh, cool, we got bronze armor in here, so we don't need to buy an extra one. And that will increase our defenses greatly for Chrono. Huh, we didn't even see the Chancellor come up this way. It's like he just disappeared from us from the blink of our eyes. Yeah, I don't even see him. I thought he came up here. And then he would say to us, "Leave me alone!" But, I didn't see him. Unless if he... Wait a minute. Did you... I think we glitched the game where he did not even, you know, show up. The stairs. Now we can follow him. There he is. What do you want? Be gone from there! Well, that Chancellor certainly did not even want us to talk to him. Seems like he really does have a bad secret he's trying to keep from us. But whatever it is, I don't know. Obtain potion. Her Majesty awaits you. Ah, there you are. Please leave us. I need to have words with this man in private. As you wish, Your Majesty. Ah. Such kind maidens. Come near. Don't be shy. Fooled you, didn't I, Chrono? It's me, but everyone keeps calling me Lean for some reason. I'm glad you came. We were only together for that short time at the fair, but somehow I knew you'd come for me. Thank you, Chrono. What's happening? Uh-oh. I feel like I'm being torn apart! Help me, Chrono! I'm scared! It's like I'm dying! Please, Chrono, help! Oh, no. Where did she go? Why has she disappeared? We have to go tell the king. Or somebody. Chrono! Oh, Luca, you made it! Whew, you're okay. Did you find the girl? She... What? She disappeared? It's just as I thought then. I knew I recognized her from somewhere. We seem to be in Gardea, but it looks a lot older than the Gardea we're from. They must have mistaken that girl for her ancestor. After all, that girl was our Princess Nadia. Oh, now Chrono finds out the truth. Marl, that is Princess Nadia, is a descendant of Queen Lean. Yep. Queen Lean was kidnapped, and someone was supposed to have gone and saved her, but now history's been changed. Marl looks so much like the Queen that they probably called off their search when she appeared. But if the real Queen is killed, the bloodline disappears. That evil cretin? Marl will never have existed, but there might still be enough time. If we can save the Queen, history as we know it should remain unchanged. So yeah, we're playing Time Patrol Police. Something must happen to the Queen in this era if she isn't rescued, and if something happens to her, her descendant, Princess Nadia, will never come into being. We have to find the real Queen. You got that right. So, let's hop right to it. But first things first, let's get healed up down in the quarters below, before we take off. Or we'll at least eat something. What will you have? Power Stew. Just a moment then. So yeah, it pretty much remains the same as the previous game. There you go. HP restored. I wanted my MP restored too. Can I do that with another one of the, Okay, we'll try the other one. Or we'll try all of them, at least. Oh, so it actually gets both HP and MP. For the separate dishes, but for the spiced roast, it should get both. Or cure status effects, rather. There you go. HP and MP restored. Yep, it gets both of them. So it's like, what's the point of having one when you can... I mean, what's the point of having three when you have one that actually does the better thing? Have you come to season my broth with your lack of culinary expertise? Out! You've no place in my kitchen! Fine, we'll leave you alone. Oh, the knights are going to eat, so... Where's our food and drink? Oh, Commander, beg pardons, it's not quite ready. Well, eat up, guys. We already... My men and I risk our lives in this war. Is it so much to ask that you keep us fed? Quickly now. Enough of your self-righteous ranting. You knights aren't the only ones putting your lives on the line for this kingdom. I think I've lost my appetite. I've no stomach for meat braised in cowardice. See that my men are fed. Jeez. Go find someone else to command. I don't need you telling me how to do my job. Petty chef and petty commander, too. Jeez. Okay, now... You can actually see, Oh, I can't even see Luca for how she looks. Well, we could fight some more bad guys, so that way we can get our experience up some more. And we will need a stronger weapon for Luca, that's for sure. Ouch. Ouch. Because Chrono is a lot stronger right now, and, Luca's not as strong as Chrono. And she's on level 2 right now, okay. We got some more of these avian creatures. And you know, a lot of the enemies are ones that you possibly might see from Dragon Ball, at least, when it comes to the forest animals and some of the prehistoric creatures. But most of them actually bear quite a different design when you take a look at, when you compare them between this game and with Dragon Ball. Like, the dinosaurs definitely do look a lot different, especially the T-Rexes, because they have a dorsal fin on their head in Dragon Ball, whereas they actually look like a really... they look like a true T-Rex in this game, which they're called Tyrannosaurs in this installment, or in this game. Why did I say this installment? Doesn't make any sense. Okay, and Chrono's level increased, and Luca learned Flamethrower, and Fire Whirl dual tech is now learned. And I got to level... Oh wow, I got to level 4 as Chrono really quickly. But still, no level 3 for Luca. And it really shouldn't be that much longer until we learn that tech, or get her up to that level. Let's Fire Whirl them into oblivion. Yeah, that gets them both nicely. And that actually does a lot of damage if we try to use that ability. So, take advantage of that. Okay, now Luca's level increased to 3. And we're gonna go back to the shop in Truce. Or in the market, rather. So that way we can actually get better pieces of equipment for our characters. Okay. Now, we can't afford the pea shooter just yet. If anything, I'll get the pea shooter here very shortly. Okay, get the bronze helmet on you. That way your defenses will increase. Okay, wood sword. Hide cap. Oh, I didn't even know I had... okay. Okay, now we can buy the pea shooter for... Oh, that would just increase her strength by a couple points. With the pea shooter. But that's okay. We need all the strength we can get. Or all the strength we can muster, rather. When we're in this quest. Now we can get a good look at Luca in the present time. I mean, in the overworld map now, with what she looks like in this game, as opposed to the SNES original. Why not say a prayer for yourselves? Hee hee hee. What did you find? A hairpin. Hey, this is Gardea's royal crest! Oh boy. The nuns are transforming themselves into hideous monsters. And they're gonna put us on slow status, aren't they? Yes, they are. I'll go ahead and get the ones that are closest to us, and then we'll worry about the others as we take them down first. Don't even try to put us on slow. We know that we can beat you just fine. Oh yeah, these are the ones that have over 78 hit points, so they're a little bit rough around the edges. Okay, flamethrower. Use that flamethrower. There we go. Now we got him. Good 32 whopping experience points. And 320 G, too. Whew, wasn't expecting that. Ooh, another one. Ah! Lower your guard, and you allow the enemy in. You've come to save the queen? The fiend's lair lies within, it would seem. Will you accompany me? You're a... Chrono, it's a giant talking frog! You know I can't stand frogs! I suppose I ought not expect you to trust me, looking as I do. Very well, do as you please, but I must save the queen. Wait! You don't seem like a bad frog. I mean, person. I mean, What should we do, Chrono? Go with the frog. Right, I guess I'll just have to get over my aversions to slimy, moist-skinned creatures. So, what's your name? And yes, this is Frog. Frog will suffice. Alright, nice to meet you, Frog. And you as well. This room must conceal a hidden passage. Let us search every corner. So yes, the fourth playable character in this game, Frog. And I really like Frog as a character, and I pretty much used him in my SNES playthrough of this game when I was playing this in my previous livestream series, but it was mostly on YouTube where I was playing it through that series. Yeah, you can tell how strong that Frog is with that sword he has, and I think he's around the same level as Chrono, or maybe just a little higher. Now, I'm sure some of you are probably going to ask me, am I playing another fighting game this week that's coming up? And truth be told, yes I am. But I haven't even decided which one yet. If anything, I'll probably play another Street Fighter game, but whichever one it is, who knows. I might go into Alpha 2, or I might play the original Alpha, or the original Street Fighter 2, or Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Not even sure yet. I'll decide from there. But it will probably be on Wednesday, because Wednesday, that's the day before my birthday, and if anything, I'm gonna call that as my pre-birthday, fight night stream or something like that. So yeah, I'm gonna be 32 years old this year. Who would have thought? So it's quite amazing that, you know, that I've been very fortunate enough to get to where I am today, doing what I love to do, and all that good stuff. And I look forward to continue to do what I do here on Twitch as well as on YouTube. And the Final Fantasy retrospective is still coming along very nicely. I actually managed to beat the one of the super bosses in that game with within Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age, and that was, of course, Hellworm. And truth be told, that's probably the easiest of all the super bosses in the game, if you had to ask me. So Chrono and Frog did a strong attack in that battle. Hey, I like it. What's with the disguises? Hurry up and change. No need to be walking around like humans in here. It's almost time for my shift. I hate pretending to be a human. They're so smelly and repulsive. It's dreaming. Or demeaning. Those ones we ate last time weren't so bad, and those 2 soldiers we just caught look plump and juicy. Hee. Yakra's a genius. His plan to imprison the Chancellor and take on his role worked like magic. Now the Queen's ours, and the castle's in an uproar. This is rich! Alright. Think I'll pay my respects to the Fiend Lord statue before my shift starts. Alright. Let's go ahead and follow this guy and see where he actually goes. And he's going somewhere in here, so go ahead and follow him. But where did he go? Obtain 100G, and obtain an ether. But why are the king, the queen, and a soldier in here? Did you by chance come to save Queen Lean? Oh, you did? That's good to know. Oh, how good of you to come. I'm sure Yakra will be pleased. Please, pass the time in here with us until he has a chance to come and greet you properly. Oh, you come to rescue me. How kind of you, but I assure you, there's no need. The master of this place, Yakra, is so very kind. I've decided to stay here. Please make yourselves at home, too. You can't stay here. Oh, great, Magus. Magus the Great. Your eyes are brighter than the stars. Your flowing hair like weaves atop the sea. Even those miserable sunny days abate when we feel your seething hate. Even brightened halls hold no fear, just so long as you are near. Huh. Obtain speed belt. Okay, cool. And we obtained a guardian bangle. Equipment. That increases her defenses, but it doesn't even give us the, But then again, we don't need to learn the HP on all the enemies, and we don't even learn them on bosses anyway. But she is gonna need some... She is gonna need some defenses on her. Come join us in singing your funeral, dirge. Oh, no thank you. We're gonna win this. Okay. We can win this. Okay, fire whirled him. Wait till they come down. Okay. Now go ahead and take care of the lot. There we go. Gotta plan these battles methodically, because doing so is really gonna save yourself from, you know, getting a game over. But truth be told, since this game actually has good balance between the with the battle system and the strength and defenses of both the main characters and the enemies, you probably won't die easily if you know what you're doing in this game. No, thank you. Don't be in such a hurry to leave. Please take the time to enjoy yourselves with us. Mwahaha. So, yeah, they are not the real deal. They're just a bunch of snakes. They're like the snakes in the Book of Eden. Or in the Book of Genesis, rather. We golfed a snake. Alright. That's down, and, mosey on out of here and head to a new area. And Frog learned Slurp Slash. An X-Strike dual tech is learned for both Chrono and Frog. Okay. We'll come back and fight you in just a moment. Go in these rooms. Obtain Maiden's Suit. Obtain a potion. Obtain an Ether. Let's go ahead and equip you with the Maiden's Suit if we can. Yeah, and that increases defenses by 8. Alright. Obtain Hidden Naga Bromide. Hey! There are humans in here! Try and steal our bromide, will you? Get him! You can try to get us, but we'll win. So, just stay there and don't even try to attack us, because this will just end really quickly. Rightfully so. Rightfully so, as I said. And Frog's level increased that time. Awesome. And we obtained the Steel Saber. And that's a new piece of equipment for Chrono here. And notice that the name of the weapons are not in their Japanese counterparts like they are in the Nintendo DS version. And I actually like what they were called in Japanese. And we obtained a strength capsule in there. Okay. Okay. You're humans? They've hidden the queen in the back. Please rescue her. We will. Just, hold your horses. Somewhere within this complex there's a shrine to the Fiend Lord. I heard there's treasure to be found there as well. Well, we already found it, so we're all good. I'll go ahead and fight you Cretans again, but with a stronger sword. But then again, I'm pretty sure we'll actually come across some of the weapons that do have their Japanese names on them, for Chrono at least. Appears to be keeping my fingers crossed on that. But who knows? Probably not, based on what we already saw. I'm gonna take care of this lot. Oh yeah, they are the bitey bunch. There we go. Athenian water. I think that's the, I think that cleanses, you know... I think that cleanses some of the status ailments of some of our characters. Oh wow, we can get a lot of them like this, too. That's awesome. That took care of them pretty quickly. So it's like we don't even need to use, like, our double or triple techs against these fiends. Oh, cool, there's a save point right here, so we better use that to actually use that shelter, so that way we can actually heal everybody's hit points and magic points. And we can save our progress here if we want to. And even says the name of the chapter that we're going through. Okay. Obtain shelter. Another one. And there's another checkpoint, or another save point right before the boss battle. Oh, that was a wuss's hit coming from that fiend. We got some more of these guys to take care of. Come on. We know you could fight us. We're gonna fight the whole lot of you. And hello there, Flame Chocobo. Welcome to the stream. And everyone is doing just great. It's a good thing that you made it here to the stream because I'm playing a really awesome game from my childhood. And it's still uber fun to play to this day. Take care of the bat right there. It could be the man bat for all we know. Or what is soon to become the man bat. Yeah, I know about the whole thing with the Nintendo going after the ROM sites. It is very disheartening, but, you know, it's kind of, you know, they're in the right and the wrong situation. The right situation that, because the games that they have advertised, I mean, the games that were on that, the Love ROMs and or whatever that name of that website, like ROMs Mania or whatever. Yeah, that's still technically Nintendo's property that they're advertising, on their website. I mean, that the people who make the ROMs, or put the ROMs out, they're using assets from Super Mario Brothers into the, you know, into their webpage design, and you know that's you know, kind of infringing on Nintendo's property a bit. And the thing is that they could legally go after the people who try to think that Nintendo, or what they think that, you know, Nintendo themselves are promoting them, which they never have done. So, yeah, like I said, it is it is bad, but you know, you got to look at it from the business side of things. But where I see where they're wrong is because they have limited their availability of their retro games on a number of, on just only a few systems, like the virtual consoles on the Wii, the Wii U, and the Nintendo 3DS and the new Nintendo 3DS, and they only have the NES and SNES Classic Editions, and not all the games that we want, I mean, not all the games that appeared from the Virtual Console are on the NES or SNES Classic Editions. So, in a sense, it is actually kind of a dichotomy when you think about it. But you know, it's another one of the things too, is that I really, you know, if this really becomes a thing where, you know, ROM sites are gonna go down because of Nintendo taking legal action against that one site, then, you know, that's pretty much gonna be like the downfall for, like, I would say, like, the ROM hacking community, who make those really awesome ROM hacks. And there are those who actually made some really cool ones of, you know, the Nintendo properties that we've seen, you know, like the Super Mario Brothers 3 mix and all that. But I will say, for the benefit of the doubt, Flame Chocobo, that, you know, Nintendo, what they're doing is pretty much a battle that I think that they can't even win, because we all know the saying, what goes on the internet stays on the internet, and ROMs have existed online, and ROM sites do exist, and, you know, there's probably going to be another ROM site that's going to come up from the ashes and try to, you know, pick up the pieces where, you know, websites like Emu Paradise left off and that kind of stuff. But yeah, it is a complex issue, but at the same time, you have to look at it from both sides of the coin. I mean, it does suck, but I mean, we kind of look at it from the realistic side of things at times. Okay, now we got an iron sword, and that's a new weapon for Frog. And it increases strength by 2. Yeah, hence Devil's Advocate. So, yep. You're exactly right about that, Flame Chocobo. Yeah, I mean, there is a point and a counterpoint to the situation, but yeah. But as you said, Nintendo is right for what they're doing, but they're wrong for doing this because, you know, it is a battle that they're pretty much not gonna win if this is a continual thing. But we'll just have to see. And you know, it's another thing too that not a lot of people have enough money to actually, you know, try to get the original cartridges of said games because they, you know, they're being very frugal with their living expenses and they just don't have the funds to actually go out and buy the games that are put out at like used game stores and that kind of stuff. Or they don't even have the money to get something like the SNES or the NES Classic Edition, or even possibly the upcoming Nintendo 64 Classic Edition when that inevitably comes to fruition. But I'm pretty sure there's still going to be websites that are going to be like, we're just going to continue doing what we're doing, but we're pretty much going to try to keep a low profile because, you know, when, you know, stuff like that gets out about websites when they do that sort of thing, or they get some publicity. But at the same time, you know, it's a really bad case where, you know, it's one of those things where you just got to keep things under wraps, but then again, there's always going to be somebody who's going to, you know, harp about it. And then even someone like Nintendo is going to know about this, and they're going to do everything they can to take legal action to protect their IPs. Prepare yourself, Queenleen. It is time you bid farewell to this world. You! How did you get in here? Frog! Flee, your majesty. We shall dispatch this fiend. Be careful. Gahaha! There's no use in fighting. None of you will leave this place alive. Intolerable frog. Let us see you hop your way out of this. Enough of this Chancellor charade. So, changing into his true color. So this is what Yakra looks like. The Chancellor transformed into Yakra. Yep, so, like I said, those are the Chancellor's true colors. And yeah, this Chancellor, or this enemy, yep, it will counterattack us. If it's in well within range. Kind of sucks that there are legal ways that are better than the legal ways on certain games. So, I mean, yeah, I definitely agree with what you're saying there, Flame Chocobo. And it really does stink, especially when it makes it even harder that, you know, certain instances where, you know, like I said, not a lot of people have the money to actually get the things that, you know, that they really want. And they'll be resorting to something else that will, you know, that is not, I mean, that is really bad in the long term. Ouch. Huh, it didn't even counterattack, but I guess it counterattacks when it's either too close or when it's far away from a certain enemy. I don't know. Because it's not counterattacking right now. Oh, now it is. Too close to counterattack, yep, that's what it says. Oh, Frog was very close to you. He wasn't far away. I guess it's one of those things where we're gonna have to use Chrono for this, since he is so close to Yakra. But there was no problem in trying to defeat him anyway. Alright, and we saved the Queen. Thank you, Frog. I knew you'd come to rescue me. His Majesty awaits most anxiously. We should return to the castle. I thank you, Chrono and Luca, for all your aid. And I as well. Please accompany us to the castle. You will be most welcome guest. Or guests, rather. Oh, it's the Chancellor, the real one. Whew, my thanks. That monster stuffed me in there like a sack of coin. You mean a sack of coins? Oh, Your Majesty. I was undamaged, as you can see. Grab this, and we obtained a mid-ether. Yes, let us be on our way. And I think my dog now wants on my bed, so give me a second, guys. Okay, now I got it. You cannot know how I worried, Lean. Yakra, that vile beast, impersonating me and kidnapping the Queen. We must institute a stricter criminal justice system in this kingdom to ensure such fiends never threaten the royal family's safety again. I am disgraced. I failed to protect my Queen. Frog! Aww. You have my deepest gratitude, Lord Chrono, but I wonder, who then was that girl we found in the canyon? I am forever in your debt. Who knows what would have happened to me had you come even a little later than you did. By the way, what became of the girl who was mistaken for me? Oh yeah, I forgot all about Princess Nadia. Chrono, where did the princess disappear? She may be there now. Well, yeah, so let's go get her. Oh yeah, what could possibly go wrong, right, Flame Chocobo? Yep, Marl's back. Huh? What happened? Princess Nadia! Chrono! It was awful. I was so afraid. I couldn't see or feel anything, but I knew I was someplace cold. I wonder if that's what it's like to die. Your Highness, You came to help me too! Wait, Your Highness? Uh-oh. I guess you guys figured me out, huh? Sorry, Chrono. I didn't mean to trick you. My name is really Nadia. My father is King Gardea the 33rd. I just wanted to go to the fair and have fun like everyone else, but if you'd known who I really was... You wouldn't have shown me around the fair, would you, Chrono? Probably not. See? And I like Marl better than your highness anyway. The real queen's safe, right? Let's go home. Alright. The whole gang's together. So, it's time to head back to the present. Go ahead and meet with the queen first. The real queen. You must be the real Queen Lean. My, we truly could be twins. You get along well with the king now, you hear? Or I'll get angry. Actually, I wouldn't even be able to do that, would I? Huh? Never mind. I just, wish you all the best. Ah, good, you are safe. Even to look again now, you are the ghostly image of Guleen. Your manner, on the other hand, well, never us mind that. You've done me a great service. If there is aught I might do for you, simply speak it, and it will be done. Well, we'll get time to see Frog. It was my presence here that endangered the queen. I can remain at this castle no more. Eek! Indeed, your resemblance to the queen is uncanny. Chrono, you've the makings of a great swordsman. Maybe frogs aren't so bad after all. Oh, you still had problems with Mega Man X5 Flame Chocobo? Well, hey. Like I said, I mean, Mega Man X, it's, Mega Man X5, like I said, it's a, I guess you could say it's a hit or miss type of experience. Because, like I said, Mega Man X4, in my opinion, was where I felt that the series went downhill after Mega Man X3. Because, if anything, I said Mega Man X3 felt like a true evolution after the original Mega Man X, whereas Mega Man X2, it felt more the same as the first game. I'll stay at the end. Huh. They stayed at the inn, and they all had a good time. Okay, now it's time for us to head back to the present. So we gotta go into Truce Canyon. And Marl's gonna help us. And her weapon's pretty strong, too. Pardon me. Oh, that Rolly is getting the better of us. Looked like it was trying to steal our money, too. Cold-hearted fiend. Marl learned Aura, and Aura World Dual Tech has now been learned. Okay, cool. Oh, and there's the gate right there in front of us. So, how do we get home? Well, Your Highness, Please, call me Marl. Well then, Marl, observe. Whoa! Luca, you're amazing! Sorry, I should be more humble in front of... Enough already, I'm a princess, but what's that mean? I can't do anything special. But you're incredible. I'd trade my name for your genius in a heartbeat. Well, if you say so. Anyway, I call these Distortions Gates. They're basically portals to the same location in a different time. But gates are unstable. That's why they appear and disappear all the time, so I used the principle behind my telepod device to create this gate key. It's what's locking that gate in place. But why did this gate suddenly appear in the first place? Either the telepod had something to do with it, or something else made it. This is starting to sound complicated. Why don't we head back to our own time for now? Alright. Coming, Chrono? Yes, time for us to head home. Time to do the time warp again. And that was a fast time warp to get back. And that gate is still behind us. Ooh, we made it! Chrono, Luca, why don't you come back with me to the castle? It would give me a chance to thank you properly for everything. I'm really sorry for putting you through all this, Marl. What are you talking about? It was the most fun I've had in months, and I made new friends, too. Chrono, be a gentleman and take her home. I still need to do a little more snooping into why that gate appeared. See you again soon, Luca! Well, Chrono, are you ready to escort me home? Oh, you bet I will. You little cutie. It's time for you to get back to the castle, so that way the king doesn't get all rampant with your disappearance. Hey, we can buy the silver sword. We have enough for it anyways. No. Not do that. So go ahead and equip the silver sword for you. And that increases by 7. Okay. Let's go say hi to Chrono's mother first. Introduce her. Well, this is a pleasant surprise. I've never seen you bring any girls around except for Luca, who's the pretty new friend. I'm Marl. Nice to meet you. Marl, you say? Have we met somewhere before? I could swear I recognize you. Perhaps it's just my imagination. Alright. Ready to be kind to introduce your mother to that lovely young lass there, Chrono? You are quite the gentleman indeed. Oh, now we're waking up some mushrooms. I think we'll go through the whole Gardea bit at the castle, and then we'll close off the episode for tonight. Another strength capsule. Man, we've been getting so many of those. Now there are 3 types of capsules. There's a strength capsule, a magic capsule, and I think something else. Speed capsule. Yes. And they will increase they will increase the stats of those variables when you're going through this game, and when you come across them too. So bear that in mind. Yeah, you can see that the enemies here... You see that the enemies here, they're more of a pushover than... Yeah, they're just more of cannon fodder when compared to the ones that we were facing in 600 AD. Okay, we got Marl to increase her level there. And she's now at level 7, which I think we will go ahead and head off to the castle for now. Oh yeah, we already were this way. And of course, that bird's going to screech for some enemies to come at us. But it was nothing we can't handle. Alright. So that should be the last one before we head to the castle. Yep. And go ahead and have Marl use an aura on Chrono so that way... and on her too, so that way they'll be healed up. Because anything could possibly happen within this next bit. There's another one of those mysterious boxes. We'll have to remember this place later, for when we come back here with the special item. Anyway, now we're here at Gardea Castle in the present. Princess Nadia! Are you alright? Where on earth have you been? We heard you were abducted. We had soldiers combing the entire kingdom for you. You back there. You're the one, are you? Thought you'd kidnap the princess? No, Chrono only... Seize him! Seize the filthy terrorist! He deceived our princess and plotted to overthrow the crown! No, you mustn't! Oh boy. Who has bigger influence here? The Chancellor or the princess? Stop this right now! What are you fools doing? But Her Highness the Princess said... It doesn't matter what she said. Seize him! Chrono! Yep. Frickin' racist that, king is. Or not the king, but the Chancellor. I, your Chancellor, shall serve as prosecutor. I, Pierre, represent the defense. Members of the court, I will now bring forth the defendant Chrono, who is charged with the abduction of Princess Nadia. What shall be his fate? To burn at the stake, perhaps? To feel the tickler, or hang upside down? Or shall we employ the guillotine? The choice is yours, good jurors. Now, let us begin. We shall first hear the testimony of the defense. Chrono is charged with premeditated abduction of royalty. The question is, how could he be guilty of a crime that never occurred? The prosecution would have you believe that the defendant kidnapped the princess. However, the truth is quite to the contrary. Not only was their meeting a coincidence, but it was the princess herself who asked Chrono if she could join him. Is this true? Who was responsible for initiating contact? Marl was. Are you certain? Our witnesses say that you were the one who bumped into the princess. Oof! Ouch. Having subdued the princess, the defendant then coerced her into visiting Luca's little sideshow. There were countless witnesses to this. Shortly thereafter, both the princess and the defendant vanished. If that is not criminal abduction, I don't know what is. Several other acts have also been brought to my attention that call the defendant's character into question. Objection! This cannot possibly have any relevance to the case. Care to respond, Chancellor? Chrono's character is at the very core of this case, Your Honor. This evidence will show that his testimony cannot be trusted. Very well. We have nothing to hide. I would like to call a witness who can vouch for the defendant's good character. That man brought me my kitty back. Thank you, mister. How about that? The man before you is a fine, upstanding youth. He deserves to be honored, not put on trial. Ooh, looks like they're buying it. The real issue here is motive. Was there any motive for the good youth to kidnap Princess Nadia? No, there was none. Pardon me, but I believe the motive was quite clear. Greed. Her fortune did tempt you, did it not, Chrono? No. Are you sure? You weren't in the least bit tempted? Not at all. Very well. No more questions, Your Honor. I believe it has been made quite evident that my client is a fine and virtuous young man. The defense rests, Your Honor. Members of the jury, it is time for a verdict. If you believe the defendant is guilty, stand to the left. Innocent to the right. Not guilty. Guilty. Really? One thinks that we're guilty? No way. Not guilty. Not guilty. Imagine if this was a Phoenix Wright case. Not guilty. Or if anything, like the Great Ace Attorney. If they did a Great Ace Attorney bit on this, this would actually be brilliant. Not guilty. Guilty. Oh well, we got 5 people on our side for a not guilty verdict. Order in the court. A verdict has been reached. The defendant has been found not guilty. But even if he did not kidnap the princess, the fact remains that he aided in her flight from the castle. I sentence the accused to 3 days of solitary confinement as punishment. Take him away! Stop! Princess Nadia! That's quite enough, young lady. But father! All I asked was for you to remain at the castle and behave like a princess. What's done is done. Even royalty must obey the laws of the land. Leave the rest up to the Chancellor and forget about your little escapade in town. We are through here! Chrono! Yep. Yep, Chrono's going to jail. Because of that rascally Chancellor. Or because the royalty is too strict with the laws here. This man is a seditionist who meant to overthrow our kingdom. He has been found guilty by trial. I trust him to your care. Hey, wait a minute! Sorry, but they found us not guilty. So this is the monster who abducted the princess. His execution is 3 days hence. See that he is still here to attend it. Execution? I don't recall hearing anything about that. No cause for concern. There's only been a small delay in the paperwork. Or do you mean to question me? Never, sir. Guards! Oh boy. Take the prisoner away. Oh, they knocked me out. Yeah, that's what we call a communist state. Yeah, that's for sure. I didn't know that Gardea Kingdom is full of communists. A sympathizer from your trial brought that for you. Enjoy it while you can. Obtain 2 ethers. Okay. And our HP and MP is restored, but now we need to get out of here. Pipe down, you. Pipe down, you. Oh, how many times do I have to tell you that, filthy? If he won't quiet down, I'll quiet him down. Open the door. Ouch. Well, it at least works in our favor. You know why? Heh, that's what you get for not doing what you're told. You're knocked out. Where do you think you're going? Oh, I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of Dodge there. Good night. Play on words right there. Good night. Because that night had to go bye-bye. And I can't even get through here. So we're gonna have to look for a place to actually get where we need to go. Well, that's what you get for listening to the liar who wants to execute us. Yeah, no kidding. You're knocked out. Obtain an ether. Obtain a mid potion. Obtain another mid potion. And obtain an ether. And there's something over there that I could plainly see. Oh boy. The executioner's coming to fight us, huh? So you're the one's gone and slipped his cell, eh? Yes, he is. But, you, sir, you need to go back to sleep. Don't move another inch and go back to bed. I said, go to sleep! Yep, got him. They don't pay me enough for this. Oh, he doesn't go to sleep, though, but he does get away. Yeah, I know, Flame Chocobo. I can blame Egoraptor for a lot of things, too. He's not a great individual, like everybody makes him out to be. Okay. See if these cell doors will actually get us somewhere. Well, for one of them, anyways. Ooh. A spirit. What is it going to do? Oh. Just gets that skeleton to wake up. The Lancer, as it's called. Oh, so, that's Yamcha from Dragon Power on the NES. Of course, it all makes sense. Oh, Flame Chocobo, I'm talking about a lot of things. How he pretty much just, you know, he stopped doing what he was famous for doing, you know, with the Flash cartoons that he consistently made to, you know, get into voice acting. And, he pretty much, ended up doing more of Game Grump stuff, as well as, one of his Flash animations, like the Poke-Awesome or the Pokemon Awesome. The second episode of that, it's like where he beats Brock in that gym match. It's like, ugh, it's screams bad on all cylinders. It just does. Trust me. So yeah, he's done a lot of bad, done a lot of good. Pretty much the same thing for JonTron when it comes to his most recent, you know, the most recent the most recent controversy with some of his statements as of recent. I'm talking about the one that, you know, that where the controversy with him started with his political thoughts and all that. Yeah, the Sequelitis. Oh man. I mean, that had good potential, but he just squandered on it. And you figure that he would actually do more good than bad, but he's not really doing a whole lot of it. And you figure he would be, but no. It's like somebody just took his career and just threw it down the crapper, if you ask me. And not in a good way, either. Alright, got that night knocked out. So we could say nighty-night, sleep tight to you, good night, and don't let the bed bugs bite, bite, bite. Okay, so got another jail cell over here with a treasure chest. Obtained a shelter in there, and there's another one right here that we can go into. And another dry bones there. Okay, so that skeleton is not going to move an inch. Yeah, Kerbofer is definitely a much better animator as well as a voice actor, so he's actually a more honorable guy when it comes to his work ethic, and I really do like him as both an animator and a voice actor. So you're not in the wrong there, Flame Chocobo. Still, that Chancellor's a communist. And a racist. How could you do that to poor Nadia? Okay, I think that's the way out. And we don't want to go that way just yet. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. This is where we need to be. Because we could just go down the castle walls here and get inside this little corridor that will actually bring us to here, where we obtain a shelter. If we go down this hole, that will take us to another jail cell, where a couple more treasures are down here. And one of them actually holds 1,500 gold, and the other is another silver sword. But we already have one silver sword equipped, so we could just sell that other silver sword for some money. Get some profit back. Profit. Okay. Now it's time for us to make our escape. We got some more of those, got some more of these guys to take care of if they want to try and fight us, which we'll gladly oblige. Jailbreak! Yep. Let's do the jailbreak again! But we already did a jailbreak. And we're about to get out of Dodge and try to escape. Yeah. Oh god, yeah, and I do love the content that Team 4-Star puts out, especially Final Fantasy VII Mission Abridged. Somebody help! No help for you? Chrono, I came to rescue you. Oh, looks like you didn't need my help after all. Oh well. Well, we better not stick around too long. Let's go. So yeah, Luca's here to help us. A classified document has been left lying on the floor, and let's go ahead and read it. Dragon tank design specifications. Attention, Warden to the Gardea Castle prisons. The head of the tank is equipped with the capacity to repair damage done to the body, an ingenious marvel of engineering. The head has also been enhanced with the shield to prevent damage by lightning and fire, leaving it vulnerable only to attacks with weapons such as swords and pistols. And sure, your tank should be very effectively invincible, provided not crazed lunatics get the bright idea to run up and try to hack away at its head with a sword. Gardea Royal Arms Commission. Okay. He is unconscious. And we attained a mid-potion. And actually we tamed 5 of them. Well, it's time for us to beat this dragon tank and get out of Dodge. What was that? Well, we'll see. Yep, there's the dragon tank right there. Forward, dragon tank! Crush those conspirators! Yep, so Dragon Tank is our boss. So the first thing we want to take down is the head. And because the head will repair damage to the body, as well as the wheel. If we don't take down the head real quick... Well, there's a thing about that Chancellor we may not even... that we'll probably figure out very soon there, Flame Chocobo. So you'll just have to... wait till that time comes. Man, it's beating us to a pulp real fast. But at least we got the head. So we got the... You know, we don't have to worry about the head anymore. We just need to focus on the wheel and then the body. Once we take care of the wheel, then we just go after the main body, and then all is good. Yeah, this boss fight is really not that bad if you know what you're doing. Yeah, there goes the wheel. Now it's time for the coup de grace on the main body. Yeah, I know that you're only getting ahead of yourself there, Flame Chocobo, but hey, that happens to all of us. Stop attacking me, let me put my hand down. And don't even attack me with lasers. They hurt. Ouch. Deceitful dragon tank? Oh, got it. 40 experience, 500 G. And Luca's level increased after that battle. Nice. At least it's not shoop to whoop. Yeah, ain't that the truth there, Flame Chocobo. We don't need Cell coming out here trying to fire us with his mouth lasers. Again, this game, character design and monster design is actually done by Akira Toriyama, so... Yeah. My dragon tank! Fix it, quickly! Get right there. Don't worry, Chancellor. We're just trying to get out of the kingdom fast, so that way you don't even try to bother us. Yeah, we made your dragon tank go kaboom. They're escaping! We've got no choice. We'll just have to try and plow through. They're escaping! Stop that right now! Princess Nadia. One of the guards fused with each other, and now they're both together in the same position. Funny. So they actually did a fusion before a fusion, or after a fusion in Dragon Ball. But yet they bring about the same person. This game does have a lot of influences from Dragon Ball into this, in some way, aside from just the character designs. That man is my friend, and you will treat him as such. But, Your Highness, you refuse to obey my orders? No, forgive me, my lady. The same mannerism of speech like the soldier from 600 AD when we first came to this castle. Hold it right there! On your knees. His Grace King Gardea the 33rd comes before you. Father. Silence, Nadia. Your duties come before your whims. You are a princess before all else. No, I'm not. I'm a person first and princess second. All of these little excursions of yours outside the castle seem to be having a bad influence on you. It's not influence, it's common sense. Nadia. I can't live in this stupid castle anymore. I'm leaving. Princess Nadia. Come on, Chrono. Don't just stand there, after them! Oh, Nadia. There they are, don't lose them! So yeah, they're trying to stop us. There's nowhere left to run. Come along quietly. No, thank you. Looks like a dead end. A gate! Come on! Come on! We have no idea where it'll take us. We might not even make it back. Be able to get back. Who cares? Anywhere's better than here. Princess Nadia! This is totally irrational, you know. Hurry, Chrono! Well, yep, it's time for us to do the time warp again. Where it will take us this time, we don't know. They disappeared! So, let's do the time warp again! And we go forward in time much faster than before. Ooh! Ow. There's no way the Chancellor can get us here. But, where are we? The civilization here seems pretty advanced. It's almost like we were in another world. And a curious crest is engraved here, and a mysterious force seals it shut, and they kind of look like the boxes that we find inside the treasure chests. Or the box, or the box that has that same symbol on it that we can't open up. And everything looks desolate in this place, but where are we? Well, we won't be able to know until we come back to it at another time. So, if anything, we're gonna go ahead and we're going to end off this live stream session here for tonight. And I went ahead and made a lot of great progress, and even though it did take me some time to actually get set up because there were some problems on my end that were not actually making the game play and show you the FMV that was on screen, but after a little bit of tinkering around, I finally managed to actually get things in the right direction. So, if anything, I'd say this was a fair to midland type of experience tonight, but it was mostly great. I still had a lot of fun. But yeah, based off the recent build of the PC version, from what I'm seeing, it actually looks really great, and I think I definitely made the right choice to go with this version, so that way we can actually see all the endings take place when we go through this game. But yes, we will be going through this game mostly to see all the gameplay, or not just all the gameplay, but all the endings too, and we'll also go through the bonus dungeons that we actually can get access to after we complete the main game. But of course, we will be going through the other endings first before going into those dungeons, because going into those secret dungeons, I think, will lead us to those 2 secret endings. But we'll save that at another time. Now, just so you guys know, I'm not going to be live streaming tomorrow night because I have to go in early tomorrow night to work during the midnight hours, and I won't be back until Monday. And on Monday, we will resume Project Cross Zone on the Nintendo 3DS, and that should be a lot of fun right there. So anyway, if you guys like what you see, then be sure to hit that follow button right above the video player, so that way you're notified whenever I go live via email and all that. And also, if you like me as a content creator on YouTube, then be sure to click my logo, which is right below the video player, which is enlarged, and that will take you to my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/RRPGReviews. I do reviews, retrospectives, I archive my live streams from here on Twitch onto YouTube, as well as my 2 cents videos, which are now known as side quests. And also, if you like social media, then be sure to visit me on Facebook and Twitter. On Facebook, you can visit my Facebook fan page at facebook.com/RRPGReviews. Or if you like Twitter, then you can also follow me on there. And my handle on there is @RRPGReviews. So whichever social media site that you guys prefer the most, then you can guarantee that I will be posting on both those social media sites at the same time, since they're both connected. So anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend as much as I will. And you all take care of yourselves, and I will see you this Monday night for when we get it back on track with Project Cross Zone on the Nintendo 3DS. So, until then, this is Double RPG signing off by saying Godspeed and game on, gamers. Peace out.